Hey there, everybody. It is Sunday evening. I'm King 5 meteorologist Leah Pezzetti, and here is an extended check of your forecast. We'll get you going for the holiday weekend, Labor Day Monday, and also into this week. We have some warming temperatures on the way. Let's get you through Sunday evening, though, because we do have a couple things that are noteworthy that I want to flag for you. Here's a few live looks outside as of this Sunday evening, just about 6 p.m. right now when we're recording. Everett and Tacoma both showing really pleasant conditions. Blue sky has emerged, a few clouds still out and about, a little bit of haze out there as well. You can really see it down in Tacoma. So yes, we do have some moderate air quality out there as of this Sunday evening. Mostly Everett, Seattle, and then down to the south. Everybody else, like the Olympic Peninsula, is in the good range. To the north, it looks like actually Bellingham did just drop into the moderate range. So not necessarily bad, but not necessarily good as well. Into tomorrow, we're going to improve our air quality. In fact, everybody should be in the good range for Western Washington. Looks like Wenatchee could hold on to a little bit of haze, but overall conditions will be improving in the haze department. That being said, speaking of haze and wildfire smoke, we have the potential for some wildfires to start this evening, this Sunday evening. Not necessarily a good sign, but basically what we're seeing here is instability in the atmosphere and the potential for some dry lightning. We're seeing a little bit of lightning. It looks like around Vancouver Island. This actually does have some rain affiliated with it, which is a good sign, but a good amount of lightning strikes there over Vancouver Island. We're also seeing a few lightning strikes as of this Sunday evening for the North Cascades, but up in British Columbia. Those could slip down into Western Washington's Cascades. So that does mean that we have the potential for that dry lightning as of Sunday evening. This goes hand in hand with the instability in the atmosphere. Basically, this just means it's unsettled in the atmosphere right now. So this is a look at this evening. We call this our CAPE. It's thunderstorm potential essentially, and it is increased into kind of a low range, but still higher than normal for this evening. So we'll keep an eye on that. Because of that, the National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning. This is for our north and central Cascades and then into eastern Washington as well. It starts up 9 p.m. Sunday evening, continues through 11 a.m. Monday morning because of those thunderstorms, dry fuel as well. And with those storms, we would see gusty winds affiliated as well. So that would spread that fire quickly should it start. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. And your friendly reminder, this is Mother Nature at play, but of course a lot of people are out and about on this holiday weekend enjoying the 3-day weekend. So if you are one of those people heading out and about, please do your part as well to mitigate that fire risk because conditions are just downright dry out there. As we look at our temperatures from this Sunday, temperatures are doing exactly what they should for this time of the year. Bellingham and SeaTac hit the bullseye, spot on exactly where we should be when we compare it to normal temperatures, average temperatures this time of the year. Olympia just a couple degrees warmer, but overall it has been downright pleasant out there. A live look from our Queen Anne camera as of this Sunday evening shows you we have that blue sky up above, but still in those lower levels of the atmosphere we have some of that haze. Like I said, that should be clearing here shortly. For the remainder of your Sunday evening, temperatures will stay in the 70s before cooling into the 60s for your late night hours. A little bit of cloud cover is going to build into tomorrow morning, so we will wake up to some clouds Monday morning. This is 9 a.m. here. A little bit of drizzle is possible in those morning hours, but don't worry, it will clear beautifully into the afternoon. By lunchtime and into early evening, sunshine will emerge. Do not wake up and see the clouds and think I have to cancel my plans. No, no, no. Keep those afternoon plans. Head for the hills, head outside, head for a lake, do whatever you can to enjoy the sunshine because it will be back into the afternoon. A few clouds will hug the coast though, so coastal communities get ready for that onshore push in the afternoon. Here's that hourly breakdown of your day. This is for the Seattle metro area, but it's true for just about everybody. Morning clouds should start to clear by late morning, right around lunchtime. Temperatures in the 60s through that time frame, and once that sun comes up, we'll let temperatures warm beautifully into the 70s in the afternoon, and it will be a spectacular Labor Day Monday. Now let's check those highs for your Labor Day Monday. Up to the north, Whatcom County in the 70s along the coast and then the Puget Sound. And then as we head inland, a little bit warmer. Diablo Lake looking at 90 degrees. A good thing for anyone adventuring over there to remember. Same thing for Skagit County, 70s. But as you push inland, Cedar Woolley, Marble Mount in those 80s. So a little bit warmer there. Shows a lot what water does for those temperatures. The San Juans are looking at mid to upper 60s for your Monday. Island County in the 60s to low 70s. Snohomish County a touch warmer, mid to upper 70s, but a lot of sunshine by the afternoon. It'll be beautiful. And heading a little bit south of that, Kitsap and King counties, a similar situation, mid to upper 70s, right on track with normal for this time of year once again. Pierce and Thurston counties a little bit warmer, but really not by much. Most areas down to the south will see upper 70s once again. A few low 80s are possible, but nothing we can't handle. Castle Rock, there you go, 80 degrees for tomorrow. 60s for the south coast. Same thing as we head up to the north coast. 60s along the north coast. Right around that 70-degree marker for the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Hood Canal is looking at 70s with some low 80s possible as well. And if you're heading into the Olympics, 60s into those 70s. And hey, maybe a good weekend to head to the fair. Of course, the Washington State Fair just kicked off this weekend. Puyallup looking at those morning clouds, beautiful clearing into the afternoon, 70s once again. Or maybe the final day of the Evergreen Fair in Monroe, 60s throughout the day in the morning and then 70s into the afternoon. Also a spectacular day. So hey, whichever fair you choose, it will be lovely. Another cool thing I want to flag for you is the potential for some northern lights viewing. Not Sunday night. Sunday night, it's not looking very strong at all, but the sun has been burping at us, and that does create the possibility for northern lights potential. It's never a guarantee, but we will let you know that there is the possibility. This is looking like Monday night is going to be the best chance, but even then, you see the state of Washington right around here. We're right on the southern edge of that viewing potential, so it's not looking strong, but it's possible. So hey, if you want to increase your odds, jump in the car, head up into British Columbia on Monday evening, or if you're already there, hey, you've positioned yourself nicely, but we'll keep an eye on that for that Monday evening viewing potential. As we head into the next couple of days, temperatures will warm up, so your Labor Day Monday looks pleasant. 70s on tap, but then we will warm things up into the 80s Tuesday. It's a gradual warming. Looks like Wednesday and Thursday is when the heat peaks. But what I will say is that when I showed you these numbers yesterday and the latest runs yesterday were showing mid to upper 80s, they've backed off a little bit. So as we're getting a little bit closer to this event, we're getting a clearer picture of what is to come. Models are feeling more confident at this point, and it's a little bit cooler. So mid 80s do look likely widespread Wednesday and Thursday, but not necessarily into that dangerous threshold, and it's so short-lived. It's just a couple days that I'm not necessarily concerned about this heat event because we see things cooling down into Friday. But still, temperatures will stay above average for the next couple of days. If you do any of those outdoor jobs where you will be in the sun, you'll want to get ready for temperatures to be toasty. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Don't put those ACs away yet, even though September is here, because yes, technically Monday is September 1st. It is still summer and it still will feel like it. In fact, the National Weather Service has issued a couple different heat alerts for us. These will start on Tuesday and continue through Thursday. Most of this is for eastern Washington, but a heat advisory has been issued. This orange color here, you can see pretty much northern areas and then off to the east, including Spokane. This is where temperatures will be in the 90s with a few low 100s possible. A step above that, or excuse me, below that, extreme heat watch. Oh, this is a watch, so it could get upgraded to a warning. We'll keep an eye on that. This is going to be for these Burgundy areas, so a little bit warmer there. Yakima, Pendleton, looking at temperatures into those low 100s. So that's a midweek heat event. Like I said, we have our heat that peaks during that same time frame, Wednesday and Thursday, but Western Washington, it won't be as warm as Eastern Washington. So Eastern Washington is going to get the brunt of that heat. We see the little baby warm up here, though, in Western Washington. So mid 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll cool things down a tiny bit, still holding on to the 80s into the weekend. Clouds will start to build into next weekend as well, so it may feel a little bit more muggy. We'll keep an eye on that. But for now, that Labor Day Monday is looking gorgeous. Enjoy it because it is going to be a good one. And you work hard, you should enjoy your days off. Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody.